My name is Anna, and for years, English was my biggest fear. I understood movies and songs, but speaking, my mind would freeze. I felt so shy, so small. Opportunities passed me by. I wanted to travel, to connect, but my voice stayed silent. This frustration built inside me, a heavy weight. I knew I needed a change, but how? Every attempt felt like a failure, pushing me further into my shell. I felt trapped. One evening, after another missed chance to speak, I felt truly defeated. But then a tiny thought sparked. What if I stopped aiming for perfection? What if I just aimed for one small step every single day? It wasn't about being fluent overnight. It was about starting. I decided right then I would try a new approach. No pressure, just consistent, tiny efforts. This small decision felt like a huge weight lifting. I found a simple method, shadowing. I would listen to short English stories, then try to repeat them exactly, mimicking the pronunciation and rhythm. At first, it felt silly. My voice was shaky, my words clumsy, but I kept going. Every morning for just 10 minutes, I practiced. I also started talking to myself in English, describing my day, my thoughts. No one was listening, so there was no fear of judgment. Slowly, something shifted. My tongue felt less stiff. Words started to flow a little easier. I wasn't perfect, far from it. But I noticed small improvements. I could understand more complex sentences. My pronunciation became clearer. The fear didn't vanish completely, but it shrank. Each tiny win fueled my motivation. I realized that consistency wasn't about grand gestures, but about showing up day after day. Then came a real test, a new international project at work. My manager asked for volunteers to present ideas in English. My heart pounded. The old fear tried to creep back in, but this time, something was different. I remembered all those mornings, all those whispered words. I took a deep breath. This wasn't about being perfect. It was about sharing my ideas. I raised my hand, my voice a little shaky but firm. I presented my ideas. It wasn't flawless. I made a few mistakes, but I spoke. I communicated, and people understood me. The feeling was incredible. It wasn't just about English. It was about finding my voice, my confidence. From that day, my world opened up. I started traveling, making new friends, embracing new challenges. My journey taught me that the biggest transformations often begin with the smallest, most consistent steps. Never underestimate the power of showing up.